Hello, welcome to this video, Raising Quality Through the Learner Journey Cycle. This is part of the Boosting Quality series developed by Evolve TVET Focus. So welcome also to Evolve Global Solutions. We believe that it is by sharing knowledge that we create positive change, either for ourselves or for our organizations and communities. This video, is for TVET practitioners who want to raise TVET standards worldwide. Evolve have delivered successful skills development projects in over 30 countries, and these resources bring together 25 years of international and UK best practice. A little bit about us. To date, we have delivered award-winning skills projects in over 30 countries, working with over 400 education providers, 5,600 education leaders, and around 193,000 teachers worldwide. This particular resource, this video, is part of our Boosting Quality series. The Boosting Quality series provides good practice that TVET organisations can use to improve overall quality within their institutions. We'll be looking at many different topics as part of this series. Topics that talk about quality assurance, which is measuring compliance to specified standards, and quality improvement, which is about continuous improvement of services. These are all at the heart of all educational institutions to ensure students are receiving the best possible learning experience. This particular resource aims to look at raising organisation standards through focusing on the learner journey. The learning objectives are to introduce you to the concept of the learner journey, to show you an example of a learner journey cycle, and show you how you can develop your own. And finally, to understand the importance and impact of the learner journey in TVET. So if you're ready, let's have a look at introducing the concept of the learner journey. And let's begin by looking at the definition. So the learner journey is a path a learner takes from the beginning to the end of their course. Let's look at what this looks like. Here is our diagram for the learner journey cycle. And you'll see here that the student, and more importantly, the student experience, is at the centre of our learner journey cycle. This is just one example. We have 10 points on our diagram. You might have more or you might have fewer points. Every organisation is different. Each box here represents a step on the journey. Let's take a closer look. So the first step on our diagram is pre-entry advice and guidance. A learner's first step, advice and guidance before deciding on their course. So they've seen their course, they come in, they talk to you, and they're trying to find out more about their particular course. This also might include the learner looking at your brochure or your prospectus and your website. The next step in our diagram is initial assessment and placement. At this point, learners are being assessed so that they can be placed on the right course at the right level. Once they're placed, the third step here is induction. So this is their orientation part of their learner journey. They're finding out more about their fellow students, they're finding out more about your institution, as well as finding out about what the future holds for them. As part of induction, you might talk to students about their career choices. So, what careers and what jobs do their courses lead to? What else do their courses lead to? The next part is the biggest, largest part of the learner journey cycle, which is teaching and learning. So this part of their journey is about their experience in their classroom and on their learning program. Whilst they're on their learning program, there will be progress review and support. This could be written or this could be through tutorials. So let's look now at the next step, which is assessment and feedback. Assessment and feedback is something that should be happening throughout their course. This is not just about assignments and tests. This is about asking good questions to your students during class, making sure that they are aware of their own learning and that you are aware of how they're progressing. Student voice is a really key area for us. This is about asking learners about their experience. It's important because it helps us to improve services. It could be through questionnaires, it could be through focus groups, but giving the student a platform to have a voice is crucial. Then we have achievement. So as they reach the end of their studies, learners focus on completing exams and assignments. After exams and assignments, of course, it's progression. Learners will be thinking about what happens after their course ends. Some will go to the next level, or maybe they will leave and go to university or to a different training organisation, or perhaps enter the world of work. So there you have our learner journey cycle explained. Do you recognise these points in the learner journey cycle? Do you have them at your institution? You might not have all of these points at your college, which is fine. But which do you have? And are there any steps that you don't have but would like to develop? So now you've seen the learner journey cycle. Let's talk a little bit about the importance and impact of the learner journey in TVET. The learner experience is what is at the heart here. This is the most important aspect. This is what we are measuring. It's vital that learners are receiving the best possible experience at every point of their journey with you, not just in the classroom, not just on work experience, but the best experience possible, whoever they meet in the organisation and wherever they are in the organisation and wherever they are on their learner journey cycle. Learners who are happy and engaged are motivated. This leads to higher achievement and improved quality, which of course is something that we are all after. Next, we'll look at 4 steps to help you develop your own learner journey cycle. Hope you're ready. Get a pen and paper and jot these points down. Step 1. Print out or take a screenshot of the learner journey cycle in this resource. Work with a group of colleagues from your organisation and decide which key points should be on your own institution learner journey cycle. Here are some tips to help you. Physically walk the path and the journey that your learners take from the time they come into your organisation. It might sound strange, but start in reception. Where do they go next? If it's enrolment, then go to enrolment. Physically walk that journey. Go to enrolment. Where next? And carry on walking the path that your learner will take until graduation. There's a very good reason for this, which is that if you physically walk that path, you'll be able to see and experience much more closely to what the student will experience themselves. Step 2, once you've walked your journey, step 2 is to draw your own diagram and check on paper to see that you're happy with it. Share your diagram with teaching and non-teaching staff. This means admin staff, security staff, exams, finance. Also, share your diagram with students. It will be very interesting to get feedback from non-teaching staff and from students. Ask these groups for feedback. They may see something that you have missed. Step 3, create a working group and carry out an audit for each point in your learner journey cycle. Ask yourself these questions. What do our students experience at each of these points? Do we have the right processes in place to ensure the best and most effective experience? Do we have the right staff and training in place to ensure that our staff are able to provide the best experience? And what do we need to improve? How? And by when? So in step 3, you're really bringing together your learner journey cycle. You're asking yourself what the experience is and whether you have everything in place to make sure that your students are receiving the best experience possible. Celebrate your strengths, but also action plan for your gaps to improve. The final step, step 4. Ensure that your learner journey cycle is impacting positively on quality. So, action any improvements identified from your audit. This could be about training, or it could be about developing new procedures or improving the procedures you already have in place. Use your audit to create a set of standards for each point in your learner journey cycle. These standards are expectations that staff and students can understand. So share the standards with staff and students so that all know what to expect. Schedule and carry out regular audits. It's not enough just to do this once, but it's also something that you don't have to do every year. But every 2 or 3 years, you might decide to carry out an audit of your learner journey cycle. So this brings us to the end of this video. We hope that you enjoyed this course and that the hints and tips will help you to raise standards in your organisation. Do please invite colleagues to try this course out. And would you like to become part of our global network for TVET educators? Join our network of UK and international educators by subscribing to our YouTube channel or following us on our LinkedIn page or our Facebook page. Click on the links below and we look forward to seeing you there. And are you ready to try out another video? Check out our playlist and see what else is available for you. And if you want to get in touch, here's our website and here's our email address. We look forward to receiving any feedback and any thoughts.